the quarterback was missing from the field today.
I'm Dan Roach at the Broncos practice facility outside of Denver. There's praise from Peyton Manning, and it's all about Bill Belichick.
Reflecting on 20 years as the owner of the Patriots and looking ahead to Sunday's game.
There's something pretty special down in this locker room.
My one-on-one with Robert Kraft.
After another beauty today, many are asking, where is winter? Well, the timeline for its return.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at 6 starts right now.
And we begin tonight with breaking news. An Amber Alert has been issued, this time out of Rhode Island, and the missing boy could be in the Boston area. Police are looking for 6-year-old Daniel Britt of Woonsocket. They believe he was kidnapped by his mother, Andrea, last week. She did not have custody of him. Waltham police are saying the mother's cell phone was detected near Newton. They're asking people to be on the lookout for the woman and that boy. Also, breaking news happening out of Billerica tonight. A supermarket is being evacuated because somebody spotted a suspicious package. This is happening at the Market Basket on Boston Road. Bomb squad is on the scene right now. We'll keep an eye out on that for you. Now, let's get to the countdown to the AFC Championship. A matchup between the two best quarterbacks of this generation. In the WBZ studio, I'm Jack Williams, and my partner Lisa Hughes. She's live in Foxborough tonight. Lisa.
Well, Jack, all of Patriots Nation is buzzing right now about Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. He was not at practice today, and tonight we know it's because he is sick. This is a big concern for Pats fans going into the AFC Championship. And for the very latest, let's get to Steve Burton, who is live on the field inside Gillette Stadium. Steve?
All right, Lisa, thank you very much. Yeah, Tom Brady was missing from practice, but he wasn't the only one. Long snapper Danny Aiken was missing as well. And there was some thought that both Aiken and Brady were practicing together doing some long snapping drills because Brady was holding for special teams. But as it turns out, both were sick and both went home. Hopefully, both will be ready on Sunday. Everyone else was out on the practice field, though, in some capacity. Now, I know you'd all feel better if number 12 was running back and forth on your screen right now, but then McCourty says at this point in the season, it's not the end of the world.
You know, this time of the year, you've repped, you know, a lot of plays over and over again. You've done a lot of those things. So practice is very important, but, you know, when we get down towards the end of the season, there's less plays on the field just because your body's been through so much. So a lot goes into film study.
Tom Brady can watch all the film he wants at home, just so long as he gets healthy. Coming up in sports, Levin Reed will join me, and he talks about the players reacting to Tom Brady missing. Lisa, back to you.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll know where we're going to be Sunday, right in front of our TVs, watching WBZ and the Patriots hopefully win the AFC Championship. The Patriots, now, we know that heading out to Denver on Friday or Saturday. Our Dan Roach is already there live. He's at the Broncos practice facility in Inglewood, Colorado. Dan?
Yeah, thanks very much, Lisa. And it's certainly going to be a nice forecast for Sunday. We'll get to that, I'm sure, later on in the week. As far as the Broncos are concerned, every active player on their roster was out of the practice field today, including Marquise Cole, the defensive back signed this week by the Broncos. He played 13 games during the regular season for the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, all eyes on the practice field, of course, watching number 18, Peyton Manning, as he tries to become the first quarterback to take two different franchises to the Super Bowl. Now, Manning has had some tough days over the years against Bill Belichick. Today, he gave the Pats head coach the ultimate compliment.
Coach Belichick is the best coach that I've ever competed against, and I think it's safe to say he'll go down as the greatest NFL coach of all time.
Wow, Peyton heaping big-time praise on Bill Belichick. Sounds like a play right out of the Bill Belichick playbook. Coming up in sports, we'll hear more from Manning on Brady and also hear from Wes Welker, what it'll be like facing his former team in the AFC Championship. But for now, here in Colorado, I'm Dan Roach. Lisa, let's go back to you.
All right, Dan, thank you. This coming Tuesday will be the 20th anniversary of Robert Kraft's purchase of the New England Patriots. For him, buying the team was a dream come true. He was a lifelong fan, a season ticket holder who sat in those cold seats through some very lean years. He's brought 3 championships to New England, and there is nothing he'd like more than to see another one this year. But I had to ask him, given all the adversity this team has faced, how these players have managed to come back and win time and again. Does it even surprise you how they've risen to this challenge?
There's something pretty special down there in this locker room, and it's not really how you start the season, it's how you finish, and hopefully the last few weeks these young men have come together pretty well, and we hope we continue it up in Denver.
Is it hyperbole to say that the two quarterbacks who take the field on Sunday in that game are fighting for best quarterback ever in the NFL?
I think that Tommy is the greatest of all time, and Peyton is right there 2, 3, or 4 afterwards. So it's a real treat this coming weekend. I know CBS and WBZ are pretty excited.
You feel good?
I do feel good. If you think about it and you start planning, you can really get worked up, so you have to stay cool.
Still feel like Myra's always watching over you?
Look, I have the privilege of being married to just an outstanding lady who was a tremendous partner, and she was there and did so much good, and she's forever with me.
Now, back in 1994, Myra Kraft was worried that Robert Kraft had paid a little too much for the Patriots. He paid $172 million, which was more than anyone had ever paid for a sports franchise. And he convinced her that it was the best way to contribute to the community. That's what won her over, and that's what he says the Patriots also focus on doing year-round. I also asked him about superstitions. He said on game day he wears a blue shirt with a white collar in case we hadn't noticed, and although he usually uses an electric razor on game days, he uses a Gillette straight edge razor. He says there are a few others, but those are private. Now, here in New England, we all know Peyton Manning, enemy number one. Apparently not the case around the country. Nationally, Tom Brady is apparently the most hated of quarterbacks, which is shocking. This is a recent poll here. Manning was only hated by 5% of the people in the poll, behind his little brother Eli. And the only place you're going to be able to see this terrific game on Sunday is right here on WBZ. We're going to get your game day started. 90-minute edition of Patriots Game Day Sunday morning at 11:30. Kickoff, of course, at 3 o'clock. And right after the game, we hope you'll stay with us for instant reaction from Tom Brady, from Bill Belichick, and the locker room on fifth quarter. Jack, we'll send it back to you, and we'll send good wishes to Tom Brady that he gets well soon.
And ignore all of that riff-raff comment from around the country.
I think that's a lot of jealousy talking, Jack. We'll have the last word Sunday.
I think so, too. All right, Lisa, thank you. Hey, what a day today, wasn't it? Another beautiful day, continuing our break from the cold temperatures. But, of course, this isn't going to last. Our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, joins us again. Eric.
If it lasted forever, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? You wouldn't want to just be sunny and comfortable every day. It'd get old in a hurry. Temperature is up to 47 in Boston for a high temp today, 50 in Taunton, Chatham to 46, all above average. Another stunning one to be outdoors. And for cloud cover, most of this is high, mid-level cirrus, and basically it just gave us a great sunset, and they'll stay here throughout the evening. There's a full moon tonight. It's also the micro moon. It's the smallest full moon of the year, basically the farthest away in its orbit. It'll be shaded by those cirrus clouds. Temperatures back in the 30s, and some patchy fog will be developing after midnight as well. But we look toward the weekend and beyond. All these happy days of mild temperatures, they're coming to a close. We'll track the cold coming up in a short while. Jack?
Okay, Eric, thank you. Now let's get to some other news. A Dorchester man shot 2 intruders who were breaking into his home, and he killed one of them. Police say the 2 men were wearing masks when they forced their way into the home on Esmond Street. Both men ran away after they shot, but the man who died collapsed on the steps of the apartment building. Police caught the second man when he was running away. At this point, the homeowner has not been charged. The Massachusetts buffer zone law may not survive its challenge before the U.S. Supreme Court. Justices today asked several sharp questions during arguments, some of which focused on the size of the zone. Protesters, you might remember, must stay 35 feet away from clinic entrances.
No state should have the power to circumscribe a line around speech that it disagrees with and shut out the speakers.
This particular statute has struck the appropriate and constitutional balance between access.
Well, the justices are expected to deliver a ruling by the end of June this year. Coming up on WBZ News, the state representative is going to jail, but will he be able to keep his job on Beacon Hill? Coming up on Wednesday's Child, our favorite segment, I'll be introducing you to Donnie. Yes, he's autistic, but that isn't stopping him from succeeding in school, and I guarantee he'll bring a smile to your face. And we have this Amber Alert. Now, police in Waltham have confirmed that they did get a ping from the mother's phone, who apparently took this little boy, she does not have custody of him, from Rhode Island, and that ping from the phone happened in the last couple of hours, so apparently they are here in the Boston area. We'll keep an eye on this for you.
A man pioneers a way to see the unseen. Radar, forever providing safer journeys. The Mazda 6 uses radar in its available class-exclusive suite of 7 safety features for greater confidence behind the wheel. Introducing the Mazda 6. What do you drive? Now, get the 2014 Mazda 6 with Skyactiv technology for 0.9% APR for 60 months.
Now and again, you ask yourself, how did I get here? Here, ready to throw 10 laps in the face of your 67 years. Is it just tenacity or teamwork? With personalized consultations for seniors scheduled as part of the new Wellness 65 Plus. Consultations that will help you feel and live your best. And keep you here, now that you've actually gotten here. Stop by and enroll free today.
1 ticket, 500 rides. The New England Auto Show, presented by Amica Insurance in the Boston Globe, January 16th through the 20th at the Boston Convention Center. Learn more at bostonautoshow.com.
Right now at National Floors Direct, you can get an entire house of name brand carpeting, padding, and next day installation for just $15.88. It's that simple. Your living room, dining room, hallway, and 3 bedrooms of carpet completely installed for just $15.88. Call 888-400-FLOOR for a free in-home estimate.
I had the greatest vacation ever. We stayed at the Cape Cod Resort in Hyannis. They had an indoor wave pool with the best slides. The Rainbow Falls outdoor pool lit up at nights and is heated for winter too. The food at the Hearth and Kettle was awesome. There was so much going on right at the hotel. Plus, I loved the sunsets. We stayed a night at the John Carver Inn in Plymouth too. Mom went to the Beachcomb Spa and Dad loved the Waterfire Tavern. But the Pilgrim Cove pool was my favorite. I can't wait to go back.
Are you ready for the biggest deal of the season? Our entire lineup of furniture now available with 0% financing for 60 months. Or get a playoff bonus. We'll pay your tax and we'll pay for your delivery. But don't sit on the bench. It all ends Monday night. Don't miss the deal of the season, only at Bernie and Phil's Furniture.
Hey, congratulations.
You've been awarded the most appealing compact premium car by J.D. Power.
It was a study across 8 categories, including design, performance, and comfort. Wait, are you blushing?
This is the Lincoln MKZ. Visit your Lincoln showroom today and lease the MKZ for $349 a month.
Well, this Amber Alert, where the police are looking for a 6-year-old boy named Daniel Britt out of Woonsocket, believed kidnapped by his mother, Andrea, last week. Now, she did not have custody of him. It's suddenly getting much more heated in the Boston area because within the last 2 hours, police now tell us they have confirmed that they were able to find that the cell phone belonging to the mother was pinged, in other words, located in Newton. So this is very close as they're asking the public to please be on the lookout. Daniel Britt of Woonsocket, his mother, Andrea. A state representative is going to jail for attacking his ex-girlfriend. Democrat Carlos Henriquez was convicted today on 2 assault and battery charges. He was sentenced to serve 6 months in jail. Henriquez's former girlfriend accused him of attacking her in the summer of 2012. Governor Patrick is calling on Henriquez to immediately resign from the State House. Well, let's get to the weather. What a delightful day we had today, and, you know, still not going to be too bad, but it's always the buts in weather, Eric.
It always is. You know, things change to keep it interesting, and, you know, there's always some folks who I know want the cold, and they're waiting for it, and it is coming, but what an exclamation point on a perfect day. This is the sunset across Boston tonight. Just spectacular. At Bike Safe Boston tweeted that one out over the Common and beyond. Perfect. perfect end of the day, in my opinion anyway. Take a look at what's going on across southern New England now. Still some of those high cirrus clouds, and we widen out a little bit. We're in a window between two systems. One that's just offshore. You see some of those rain showers may just brush Nantucket overnight, and then we've got the snow showers off to the west. We'll live in between those during the overnight hours. So it's partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures falling back into the upper 20s to mid-30s. Overall, you get to mid-January, you see a map like this, you say, okay, I can live with that. And it will be dry for all your travels. Tomorrow morning, there could be some patchy fog out there. Sunrise at 7:10. Cool morning in the 30s. It will stay a little bit chillier tomorrow, staying in the 30s for lunchtime. There'll be a lot of clouds, maybe a rain shower or a snow shower, a couple of flakes and drops, that's about it. Don't think it's going to be a big deal if you're heading out across the state or anywhere in New England for that matter. And still just shy of 40 degrees for the evening commute. Sunset at 4:38. Everyone above that freezing mark, so icy travel will not be an issue. We look across the country at snow cover right now. It's at its second lowest point for the state in the last 10 years. And here at home, we know, unless you're on a mountaintop, there is not much snow on the ground. I know this looks a little bit intense, but basically the idea is higher elevation, some snow, certainly into interior Maine, but here across southern New England, there is not much. So can we do something about this? Believe it or not, we are well above last year's pace. 27 inches of snow in Boston last year. We hadn't even had 4 inches of snow just yet. The pattern will be changing as we head toward the weekend and after that. So for Friday, this is the transition day, again, in between two weather systems, so it's mainly dry. As we go towards Saturday, area low pressure right off the coast. This may be close enough where it throws some snow showers, maybe some rain showers. Does not look like a big accumulation event, but it is a start of the cool down. Another front approaches on Sunday. More snow showers, breezy conditions. If you're traveling anywhere in the Northeast, neither of these a big influence, but there will be some flakes that'll be coming on down. We've got a couple of days to watch this. It's as we head toward next week, that's when the cold really starts to move in. So look at your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Monday looks like a dry day, but certainly colder. So go toward Tuesday, there's some hints there'll be a coastal storm very close. That's our chance for significant snow. Certainly not written in stone 6 days out, but something we're keeping an eye on. By late Tuesday and Wednesday, the big cold is here, and it looks like it's going to stick around until the end of January. Jack, you said it, winter, we knew it was coming eventually.
And it's going to stay away from Denver, I understand. So,
yeah, we're talking 50s.
Well, unbelievable for the game. Well, everybody's very excited down to Foxborough, of course, and we've got a great team of sportscasters all over the place from Denver to Foxborough. Let's get you to Foxborough right now, and that is where Steve Burton, hey, Levin is there too. Good, we got it all covered.
Jack, let's hope Brady doesn't stay away from Denver. Yes, biggest week of the season, and your quarterback is missing. But not to worry. We're talking about practice, right, Larry?
Just practice.
Just practice.
Not a game.
Brady went home because of an illness. But hopefully he's going to be okay.
Yep.
Here's Levin Lee.
We put Ryan Mallett on the spot, and Ryan Mallett just said,
right.
Are you kidding me? He's going to be fine. It's okay. You know, the most important week of the season for the Patriots, and Tom Brady did miss practice today, and the Patriots are doing their best to downplay it. By that I mean, they're not saying anything at all, but with even our 12-hour practice, they did their best to keep the train moving.
Well, first of all, I have to say on behalf of the football team, you know, it's an honor to be playing in this game for the AFC Championship.
Bill Belichick speaking volumes for the team. AFC Championship week has begun. No Tom Brady at practice meant Ryan Mallett got the call to run the offense.
Well, even when I'm not taking, you know, the snaps with the first team, I'm watching and playing the game in my head so I can get my reps in case something happens. I do go in the game.
The big crowd, though, is now focused on LeGarrette Blount. Blount to the 40. Big 29 in the running game to put the Patriots in Denver.
The offense is definitely clicking in. Yeah, we've been getting hot, you know, at the right time of the year. You know, this is the time that we need to get hot. This is the time that we need to stay hot.
And all the Pats have to do is play their best game of the year. That's something they are all putting the time in to do.
This is one of those games that you have to understand that each guy's gonna have to take different matchups, and you gotta perform. You know, it's gonna be the toughest game of the year, and it's the biggest game of the year.
They're ready, right?
Big game, they're ready.
Okay, let's go out to Dan Roach. She's standing by in the Mars City of Denver. Danny?
All right, Steve, yeah, lots of good plot lines out here in Denver this week. AFC Championship, a revenge game from the season loss in November to the Patriots in Foxborough. Meanwhile, Wes Welker is here as well. And, of course, maybe the best part of this whole week for us reporters, you can't say enough or hype enough, the matchup of two players on the field, including number 18. The headline screams Manning versus Brady as we get ready for two of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history to take center stage Sunday here in Denver. Something Manning appreciates, but downplays.
If you want to name anybody in any order of any list, that's fine. I think it's just flattering to be to be in the conversation. So, but I think my thoughts and respect for Tom are pretty well documented.
One familiar face the Broncos will feature is wide receiver Wes Welker, who spent the last 6 seasons in New England. Welker played 3 AFC Championship games and 2 Super Bowls with the Pats, but he too downplayed facing his former team.
You understand this AFC Championship and everything like that, and you want to go out there and prepare as much as possible, but at the same time, it's still, you know, an opponent, and it's a team, and you're going out there and you're going to play the best of your ability and go out there and try to win the game.
Well, you listen to that answer from Welker. He absolutely said nothing about facing his former team, maybe just like he was taught to do in New England for all those years. Live in Englewood, Colorado, I'm Dan Roach. Steve, let's go back to you.
All right, Roachy, thank you very much. We have you covered from start to finish. Be sure to catch a special playoff edition of Patriots All Access Saturday night at 7, live from Denver here on WBZ. And WBZ has it all on Sunday, starting with a special 90-minute edition of Patriots Game Day at 11:30. Pats and Broncos kick off at 3, followed by the 5th quarter post-game show. All Patriots, all the time. That is the story here in Foxborough. Jack, let's go back to you.
What a story it is. Can't wait. Steve, thank you. CBS Evening News coming up in a few moments at 6:30, and Scott Pelley again joins us live from New York City with the preview. Scott.
Hey, Jack, great to be with you in Boston. A story is breaking at the Pentagon as we speak. The U.S. Air Force says more than 36 missile launch officers who have custody of nuclear missiles have been implicated in a cheating and drug scandal at the service. We will have the latest details on all of this from our David Martin and the rest of the world news for you on the CBS Evening News in about 10 minutes.
Very scary, Scott. Thank you. Coming up next on Wednesday's Child, let's go horseback riding with little Donnie. Hopefully we can find a loving family for this adorable 6-year-old boy.
Want to get away with murder?
She landed here at 10:45 tonight.
Well, that's got to be some kind of record. Dead in under an hour.
CBS Tonight. It's a new year.
Hey, nobody leaving this plane. I've been robbed.
And CSA returns with all new episodes. It's the score of a lifetime. So don't forget to fasten your seatbelts.
Nick!
Let's track down this killer. At UCSI, tonight, 10/9 Central, only CBS.
Circle Furniture for real life. Comfort, color, style, and fun. Make your home even more beautiful with cozy upholstery and classic hardwood furniture. Come in now during our January sale. Circle Furniture, made for real life.
Let's make this clear. Toyota offers more vehicles with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive than any other brand. Period. Like the stylish winter-ready RAV4, a top safety pick, equipped with Toyota's most advanced all-wheel drive system. So see your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive specialist. Clear enough? Ask someone you know who drives an all-wheel drive Toyota.
Love to ski but hate the drive?
Ski Bradford.
15 trails, 100% snowmaking.
Lessons for all ages.
Snack bar, rentals, large base lodge.
Ski Bradford, ski close to home.
I commute to work. I spend a lot of time in my car. I rely on AAA. Whenever I've called for help, they're there. I use AAA for everything to do with my car. To finance it, to insure it, fix it, even a battery when and wherever I need it. And as a AAA member, I have access to a whole network of savings at places I shop all the time, even online. And that saves time.
Call 1-800-JOIN-AAA or join at AAA.com. Membership for life. It's the Call of the Wild at the 2014 Boston RV and Camping Expo, January 18th through the 20th at the Boston Convention Center. Shop 3 football fields of RVs and get the best prices from New England's top dealers. Visit BostonRVExpo.com.
It's auto show season at your Buick dealership. Come see why thousands of people every month are switching to Buick's innovative technology, design, and luxury. And with exceptional offers on the entire Buick lineup, it's time to bring a little auto show excitement home to your house.
Auto Show Bonus Cash makes this a great time to lease the 2014 Buick Verano for around $199 per month. Find your dealer at BuickDealer.com.
you're looking to furnish an entire new bedroom or just need a new sofa or coffee table, Circle Furniture offers gorgeous furniture for every room in your home. Come in now during our January sale. Circle Furniture, made for real life.
Now on Wednesday's Child, a little 6-year-old boy named Donnie. I took him horseback riding, and this special little guy had a fall.
Hello, Jack.
Say Wednesday's Child.
Wednesday child.
That's you! I must admit, this is not quite what I expected when I met 6-year-old Donnie at Ironstone Farm in Andover. You love horses, don't you?
Yes.
Donnie is autistic, but he doesn't fit the profile. How old are you?
6.
6 years old. Do you remember your horse's name? Tesla?
Tesla?
Donnie really loved riding his horse. Are you a cowboy?
Yes.
He's in public school and started reading this year. His social work.
Academically, he's extremely strong, and once he's stable and in a home, he's just going to continue to grow. So we really don't know what the future holds for Donnie. I think he's always going to need some supports, but he just keeps gaining and gaining and gaining with very few fallbacks. And I think he's got a really, really bright future. And if he finds the right family that can push him to do what he's capable of doing, I think it's going to be great.
Hey, Donnie, are you a good boy?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Look at that look. Oh, he's so cute. By the way, I couldn't get him off the horse. For more information on this cute little boy, Donnie, call the Massachusetts Adoption Resource Exchange, 1-800-882-1176. You can always check out my website, a lot of success stories, JackWilliamsWednesdaysChild.com, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Wachusett Mountain. Mountain fun, minutes away. Click WachusettMountain.com.
WBZ is your home for the Patriots in the AFC Championship. The only place to watch the Pats and the Broncos. Plus, complete coverage with Patriots Game Day.
The Pats are now going to the AFC Championship game.
5th quarter.
I think we got a locker room full of believers.
All access. And Sports Final.
You can watch the latest chapter of this rivalry unfold right here on WBZ.
For exclusive Pats coverage throughout the playoffs, turn to WBZ, your home for the Patriots.
Sure, most glasses will improve your vision, but the right glasses are an extension of your personality. Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks, where you'll find more than a pair of glasses. You'll find a better you.
I like the way you move. I like the way you give me so much fun.
The Subaru Forester was named Motor Trend's 2014 Sport Utility of the Year and was awarded Top Safety Pick Plus. Drive home a brand new Subaru Forester, well equipped at $21,995.
I had the greatest vacation ever. We stayed at the Cape Cod Resort in Hyannis. They had an indoor wave pool with the best slides. The Rainbow Falls outdoor pool lit up at night and is heated for winter too. The food at the Hearth and Kettle was awesome. There was so much going on right at the hotel. Plus, I loved the sunsets. We stayed a night at the John Carver Inn in Plymouth too. Mom went to the Beach Club Spa and Dad loved the Waterfire Tavern. But the Pilgrim Cove pool was my favorite. I can't wait to go back.
1 ticket, 500 rides. The New England Auto Show, presented by Amica Insurance in the Boston Globe, January 16th through the 20th at the Boston Convention Center. Learn more at bostonautoshow.com.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. Don't get caught by surprise. Ask an independent agent about safety insurance enhanced coverage for auto, home, and business. Safety insurance will help you manage life's storms.
It's been said you have to cross an ocean to find a vehicle with safety, reliability, and quality. The bar may have been set over there, but when it comes to raising it, we'll take it from here. The Chrysler lineup. Get a low-mileage lease on 200 limited sedan for $149 a month for well-qualified lessees or $4,500 total cash allowance.
Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks. Get 2 complete pairs for $99 or 2 pairs of no-line bifocals for $179. Find more than a pair of glasses. Find a better view. VisionWorks.
Welcome back, everybody, to the CBS Scene at Patriot Place. One of the things we love about sports is that we don't know what's going to happen, although here in New England we have a vested interest Sunday in a Patriots win. Here's something we do know. Tom Brady not going to get a very warm reception in Denver. Take a look at some of the signs going up in businesses there. Apparently this is the best they could do at the Hornet restaurant. Tom Brady wears women's underwear. Really? And downtown at the Funky Buddha Lounge, fans are invited to watch the game and watch Brady, quote, cry like rivers, referring to last week's win by Denver over the Chargers and quarterback Phillip Rivers. We don't think that's going to happen here. We think the Patriots will win, and we're looking forward to Sunday's game coming up tonight at 11 here on WBZ. What Bob Kraft had to do 20 years ago to buy the New England Patriots, and the connection he made on a far more emotional note to the young man who just died of progeria, 17-year-old Sam Burns. First thing he said when I asked him how he felt about Sam was, "I loved that kid." For now, Jack, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Lisa, thank you very much. Well, that does it for us. I'm going to go out and take a couple snaps in the parking lot from you. Go long.
All right, go listen to Newscast. I like it.